Length of the court with Arcidiacono. 3 seconds at midcourt.
Jenkins
gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
The clip you just watched is from the 2016 Men's Basketball National Championship game in Houston between Villanova and North Carolina. Many of you have probably seen this clip hundreds of times. Okay, Ryan Arcidiacono flips the ball back to Kris Jenkins for a long three-pointer, and well, the rest is history. Villanova wins the national championship. Kris Jenkins goes down as an NCAA tournament legend, and as a North Carolina fan, it pains me every time I watch this clip, and I have to watch it at least 3 and 4 times on the minimum every time it comes March Madness season. And it's a terrible thing for me to look at. But hey, 2017 was worth it. But I was curious the other day. I was like, what happened to Kris Jenkins? I saw the clip on TV and I was like, what happened to this guy? Like, I don't see him in the NBA. You never hear about him. So I went and did my research. Starting with right after the season, Jenkins would enter his name into the 2016 NBA draft. However, he did the really smart thing. He did not hire an agent, being able to retain his college eligibility, as Jenkins was a junior when he hit the shot, so he did have 1 more year of eligibility. And that's actually what he'd end up doing, is he would end up returning to school for the 2016-2017 season, and he would help Villanova back their national championship run by finishing 32-4 and winning the Big East. Kris Jenkins would finish third on the team in scoring, averaging 13.1 points per game. And when it came time for the NCAA tournament, Villanova was expected to make another long run, being a #1 seed. However, their season would be cut short in the second round, the round of 32, by Wisconsin. Jenkins would only score 6 points, shooting 2 of the 9 from the field in that game. After Villanova lost, Jenkins would spend the rest of the time with his family watching his brother Nate Britt, who was still in the tournament with North Carolina. Just in case you need a reminder, North Carolina would end up winning the national championship. Sorry, that'll be my last North Carolina reference for a while. After this, Jenkins would prepare for the NBA draft, but then he would go undrafted. Jenkins would then join the Summer League team for the Washington Wizards. However, the Wizards didn't see him good enough to make a final roster spot, so then Jenkins would enter his name into the G League draft, where he'd be drafted by the Sioux Falls Skyforce. And in the 6 games Jenkins would appear with the team, he would average just 5.2 points per game on 28% shooting splits. And after that, he would be waived once again, left without a team, once again being told he wasn't good enough. After this, Jenkins would go overseas to play in Germany and Turkey, and then in 2020, Jenkins would return to Villanova to be a student assistant. Most recently, Kris Jenkins was seen playing overseas in Venezuela. He saw 17 minutes of action in the 1 game he appeared in, scoring just 4 points. This was back in March. So, Kris Jenkins is a perfect example of a one-hit wonder. He was not dominant in college. He is known for one shot. One shot only. He had an incredible shot. I mean, it's very impressive. I'll give him credit. As much pain as he did to my team 7 years ago, I wish him nothing but the best with his pro career. I hope he gets it figured out, and I'm sure he's worth quite a bit of money. I mean, from what I've seen, some net worth, he's doing just fine. I mean, he's been successful. Even though he's not in the NBA, he's been successful, but really, I wish him nothing but the best for his future. But anyways, that's all for today's video. A pretty quick one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please show it by hitting the like button and subscribing. It helps me out a ton. I really appreciate the support recently. It means the world to me. Until next time, I want you to have an awesome day, and I'll see y'all later.